I'm feeling pretty good. I have struggled with PTSD in the past, so sometimes they're a little bit more challenging than others, but I'm definitely riding the waves a lot better. And I'm able to, since the program, really like get underneath all of the feelings and what is at the core of what's bothering me very quickly now, thanks to the method. So that's been really cool. And then I notice like when I actually get to the core of it, then I feel almost like this big energetic release. And then oftentimes I can just kind of carry on. So
Yeah.
that's
Oh,
been
I
a
love
really
to hear
cool
that.
experience.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and that's freedom, right? Instead of the
Yeah.
fear disabling you, it's offering you something that can transform the pain rather than it be debilitating. And I think, when I reflect on where we began, working one to where you are now, I mean, you even look different, like your whole demeanor and feeling your energetic response to the world is so, as you say, braver and bolder and more fearless. So I think that's
Yeah, I
huge credit.
definitely have been feeling this wanting to be alive now, which
Wow.
before I think I was kind of afraid of life and now it's like it's merging into this just wanting to really be a part of it all, and experience it all. So yeah, it has been a very fun unfolding for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was your favorite part of the program?
That's my favorite part of the program. Honestly, I think it was just like obviously I enjoyed learning the method because it's just so freaking cool. Like it's just so freaking cool. And there's so many pieces on it that build on one another that basically cover everything, energetically. But I think being in the space of you and Leandra was so amazing. Just the no bullshit, fearless, unapologetic energy, just to be immersed in that for a few months was really transformative in itself.
Yeah.
It was really empowering. So I think that along with the method is probably the most impactful piece, right? Because it's coming from a place of love. It's not coming from like this angry feminist kind of worldview.
Yeah.
It's coming from a place of love, right?
Yeah.
So
I
yeah.
love that.
And
Yeah.
I had a phobia before we started of returning to work because I'd had some bad experiences and some health issues. So I was really afraid to return to work. And I remember talking to you saying, I don't know if I can do this. It's this much time. And I just started a job and like, I don't know if I can physically keep up. And you were just like, Jennifer, I don't know how you're going to do it without it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it was so true.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. And it is, time will prove itself to be malleable when we're following our intuition, right? Like, so suddenly things that would have been overwhelming will work because this is where you're meant to be. And I'm so glad to hear what happened for you, that the things that you thought were going to become the problem kind of solved themselves. So yeah, amazing.
And the nervous system regulation piece that's in the program as well, going through is huge.
It is. Yeah.
Really huge. Yeah.
Yeah, and I think it is missing from so much intuition and spiritual training is that idea that we can't be an unprepared vessel. We have to prepare this vessel to do the deep work, and you can't bypass your humanity. You've got to support her and love her and give her what she needs. And I think that was, I mean, as I say, like even the physical difference in you, that the way that you show up in the world now compared to that person that I met all those months ago, that energy has shifted so powerfully because you've really taken that piece and run with it. And I hope that feels like something that you can keep supporting yourself with. Do you learn about the Institute?
So I learned about the program through a friend that I had taken several other coaching programs with, and who I absolutely love. And I just saw such a rapid change in her. And I saw her on fire with wanting to serve others. And I just saw her being so fearless. And then, she had recommended that I try the micro method that you offer. And that was really cool process. And then I just started watching your free resources. I got your book and I started reading it. Yeah. And then I joined your goddess training. And then I was like, this is it. Like, this is what I've been looking for. And I had a lot of different programs where people were very soft and compassionate. And I think that was too much of a match for the part of me that likes to be coddled. And I needed some ferocity in my life and some empowerment in a new way. Like I needed like post-growth things. And I also needed to be in a program where I could look at these things about myself, but not wallow in it. So some of the things that I worked through in the program, I didn't end up actually being super triggered by it because the energetic space was so different. And there was this fearlessness about it. And I learned how to kind of embrace that part as well. Yeah. And also just the leaning more into the fact that, you know, we are creators. Like I wouldn't have got that deep in the bone kind of understanding of that if it wasn't for this program and all of the sciencey pieces that come with it that, you know, our ego mind needs.